this video, I'm going to go over some of the basics on using OpenSea. OpenSea has been around for a couple years now and has made some changes and constantly make changes, but for the most part, the basics have been the same. You can go on OpenSea, browse, look at stuff, but in order to actually make, to transact, to make offers, sell, list, buy, you'll need to be able to connect one of your wallets to OpenSea. It'll be a little different on mobile, on your smartphone, compared to desktop, which I'm using. On mobile, one of the key differences, instead of having a browser extension like on desktop, for mobile, when you go into when you go into your wallet, like your MetaMask wallet, you'll go to your browser tab, and then you'll enter in OpenSea in the URL. Go to the website. Obviously, make sure you're at the right website, and then it'll ask you to connect your wallet from there. But on desktop here, you can see I have my MetaMask extension here. Go here to connect wallet. Always make sure you're at the right website. A lot of people lose their NFTs by not making sure they're connecting their wallet to the correct site. So double check up here. Make sure that looks good. Go to connect wallet. Choose what wallet. Choose Choose what wallet you want to connect. I'm gonna connect MetaMask. You can have different accounts there for MetaMask. I just have one set up. It allows you to connect. Once again, verify address. Only connect your wallet to a site that you're 100% sure is secure and safe. It's hard to do nowadays, but yeah, I don't really connect my wallet to a lot of stuff. OpenSea probably is one of the only things I'll connect my wallet to. Alright, so now that I'm in, it'll show your balance here to the wallet you're connected to. Here on the home page, pretty simple, shows trending, top collections based on volume traded in ETH. Let's go to the main page again. Shows notable collections, what's trending, obviously, different sections: gaming, art, profile pictures, photography, education. This is somewhat new, but let's dive in. So if you're connected, obviously you're not going to be able to see any of your NFTs or make offers or buy, sell unless you're connected. So click here. You can change this so you have like a profile picture there, but it should just be a color for now. You can go to your profile. This is where it'll show you where you have NFTs. It'll show you the NFTs you have on this wallet. Sometimes I got scared. I would try to go to profile, look for my NFTs, and it wouldn't show anything, but it's because your wallet's not connected. So you can change your name here. You have your ETH address, so you can send NFTs. But on your profile, or when you hover over here, you can create NFTs. I'm not going to go through all these different types of things. Settings, obviously, your collections, what's on your watch list, mostly on your profile. Like I said, I'll show your NFTs. A lot of things you're going to hear is floor price. That's a popular term in the NFT space. So if we click on this collection, I owned a Spiky Space Fish United. The floor price is really what the lowest listed NFT is, or a recent sale really, for an NFT of that collection. So, but for example, like if you look at this collection, the lowest listed price is 0.0019 ETH. So that's where the floor sits. So if this NFT sold, then obviously the lowest listed NFT would be 0.0025 and vice versa. And a lot of times, floor prices, it's hard to say, floor prices can decrease as people are trying to sell and there's not a lot of buyers. They'll just keep undercutting um, these floor prices. They're trying to undercut the floor. So if people are trying to get out of this position, trying to get rid of their spiky fish, and a lot of people aren't buying, they'll list for below this one here, number 489, to try to be the lowest price NFT. Because a lot of people, if they want to get into a collection, some people will go higher up on the price and try to find one that looks good for them, but a lot of people just buy the lowest price NFT in that collection. Obviously, you can click on buy now. You'll need to approve your wallet for purchase. I'm not going to go through all that right now. But you would just confirm. It's going to show the price here. So 0.0019 ETH, which is $3.57. It'll show the gas fee here and then the total. One thing, one of the biggest headaches in NFTs is when gas prices on the ETH network are really, really high. Sometimes your gas prices are actually higher than the NFTs being shown. I remember there being some NFTs where it might have been like a $200 NFT, but there's like a $200 gas fee. Or maybe the NFT was $800, but the $200 gas fee made it a $1,000 NFT. So which made it harder to buy and sell because you're losing profit by doing so. Even though you're buying an NFT for a floor price of $800, it's really a $1,000 NFT when the gas price is included. So if you're not in a rush to buy something, obviously you'd want to wait for less traffic hours on the ETH network for when the gas fees are lower. But I'm not going to buy this. But pretty easy to buy. Obviously, you'd want to double check the gas price, see if you're going to be buying it at a congested time in the network where the gas fees are higher. You can also make a collection offer. So you couldn't do this before. You basically just have to make an offer on each individual NFT listed. This one, instead of making an offer for every single person that has a listed NFT, you can just make an offer for the entire collection. Basically say, hey, I'm willing to pay 1 ETH for whatever, name the NFT, and then someone can come in, sell you yours or sell you theirs for that price. So that's a nice feature that wasn't available before. You would have to go through every single one of these NFTs and make an offer below the floor price and hope one of them would sell it to you for the price you wanted. But now you can just make a collection offer, say how much you're willing to pay for an NFT in this collection, and wait for someone to fill it. Over here, well, first of all, if you click on an NFT, you can see the price history, obviously, over time. The current listings available. For that user, a little bit about Spiky Fish here, or the NFT collection, details, token address, network, how much the creator earns when an NFT is sold. Obviously, your item activity. Every NFT has an item activity going back to the mint. January 1st, 2022. That person sold it for 0.12 ETH. Then about a year later, it was sold again for less. And then, kept going and kept going. So something good to look at is the history of the NFT. How long it's been out, how many times it's traded hands, those sort of things. Traits. NFTs have traits. So, and what's cool about Opensea is it'll show the rarity. So, I'm actually going to go look at a different collection, something more popular. So, obviously, you could search up here. Let's go. I'm going to do this. Let's look up mutant apes. That's a collection I like. So, mutant apes. One thing you got to be careful of is that there's a lot of imposters or a lot of people that will make projects that look really, really similar, hoping people will buy those NFTs thinking it's, the real collection. So just like Twitter, Instagram, there's verification here. So let's go to the Mutant Ape collection. You can see who created it. That's something I double check too. Make sure they're verified. It's a project name that matches who the creators are of that project. This is verified. So if this is like Mutant Ape Yacht Mutant Ape Yacht Club, it wasn't verified, and instead of by Yuga Labs, it was by, you know, user 238 underscore 7893. Then obviously I would know that I'm not looking at the correct collection. Floor price, um, best offer on the collection. So there's a little bit of a spread there. How many unique owners there are. So um, let's see, there's 19,500 items, 1,288 unique individual owners. So 58%. So basically, what they're saying is everyone that owns a mutant ape owns on average almost two. All right, so we're at the mutant ape collection. I always make sure this is priced low to high. You can do the opposite. You can look at like the highest recent sale. Pretty wild. Um, what was recently listed, what was recently sold, most viewed, what's priced highest to lowest. But what I check mostly when I'm shopping, and what you'll probably mostly do unless you're just exploring around checking things out, is you'll look priced low to high. You can obviously change the grid system here, how it's displayed. But okay. Now we're looking at the Mutant Ape collection. I can see the floor price here is sitting at 9.66 ETH, showing right there. So if that were to sell, then the floor price would obviously be 9.67. Okay, I'm gonna go over here next. But when you click on an NFT, you can make an offer for it specifically or buy it now. Add it to your favorites here. It'll show how many people have viewed it. Okay, going over here, we're going to the traits. NFTs have traits. So every NFT has a background. This one is gray. It's showing that 9% of NFTs in this collection have a gray background, so that's how rare it is. Biker vest, 2% of the NFTs in the collection have a biker vest. The mouth, the fur, the gold hoop earrings. So obviously when you're looking for something rare, you're going to look for a trait with a super, super low percentage. Um, there's different tools online that show how rare an NFT is. Rarity tools being one of them. But an NFT is rated higher on its rarity based on the amount of traits it has that are in low percentage. So obviously this is a pretty average, so to speak, NFT, because nothing really stands out as far as a rare. Um, if you like the biker clothes, the biker vest, and you don't like this specific NFT, you can click on that, and it'll filter all the NFTs in this collection by biker vest. And there'll be a floor price for NFTs, the biker vest collection, so to speak. You can exit out of that. If you want to change your mind, you can go over to the left, look up the traits here. So look at different clothing. Let's say you want something in a Hawaiian shirt. Click on that as a filter. Let's say we need to exit this out. There's a lot of shirts. Exit close. Okay, let's say I want a Hawaiian shirt. And I want, let's see, what kind of hat do I want? With a fisherman's hat. Now it'll show all the NFTs in that collection. With those filters, you can clear them all. So yeah, when I first started buying NFTs, I literally just went for the cheapest ape in the collection. But then I got to the point where if I'm going to hold it, I want something that I like, such as something with a cigar. So I wanted eventually to have an M2, which is a type of mutant, with a cigar. Here it is. It shows all those. I'll show you this. So minimum price for this kind of cigar with an M2 is 44 ETH. Obviously, I can make an offer if I want to see if he'll sell it to me for less. But now let's go back to traits. Remember the last one, most of the traits were like 7%, 17%, 10%, 3%. Now you're getting into some traits that, you know, only 0.34% of apes in the collection have this trait. So where's the cigar? I don't know if it's going to show the cigar as a trait here. It's not. Oh, here it is actually. It just didn't show the whole thing. But yeah, here's the cigars. Only, yeah, 0.34% of apes in this collection have that cigar. Click on the collection again. You can search by trait. I showed you that before. Activity. Let's see. Sometimes I like to look at the activity just to see what's been selling and how often. So this was sold 9 minutes ago for 9.5 ETH. And you can kind of get an estimate of what people are paying lately. So you kind of know where to list yours if you're selling yours. So, okay, looks like really for the last day here, things have kind of averaged around 9.5 ETH. Shows how often they're selling. So, I mean, based on this, you'll know that if you list your ape for 9.5 ETH, you'll know on average every 30 minutes or more, it should list or it should sell. Let's see. Let's go back to profile. We click on this cool ape. I haven't looked at some of these NFTs in a while. All right. Oh, I got to go back. Well, first of all, before I list something, you used to have to look at, go to the collection, see what the floor price is. But now if you hover over it, it'll show all your traits here and what the floor price is for items with that trait, what they were last sold at, the collection floor. So let's see. If I want to list it for sale, right now it's showing the floor price for Cool Apes are 0.012 ETH. Here's something to look at. So let's say, okay, it's selling at the floor price. I'm not going to list this, but let's say I'm going to list it at the floor price. Okay, it's $22 is what I would sell it for. The creator earnings, I used to not be able to change that. I guess you can change that now. That's something they didn't have before. That's a cool new feature. It used to be just what it was. You couldn't change. But whenever you sell something, you have these prices here. The service fee. A lot of these have changed in different platforms. Compete for different prices. It used to be, 5% for platform, 5% for creator, or more. So it used to just be 10% across the board. But now there's, different platforms like Opensea that have like zero creator fees, and they're undercutting the platform fee. So let's see here. But that's a new feature that's been out for, I don't know how long it's been out for, but that's something different. So if we go to complete listing, you'll have to approve this collection in your wallet. So something to look at here. So I'm not going to accept this, but one thing you'll have to realize is when you go to sell something, not only will you have the creator fees and the service fees for the project and for the platform, but also gas fees. So there may be some NFTs where you'll buy it, you'll gain 20% in the floor, and you want to take out your gains and sell your NFT for a 20% gain. But after, 5 to 10% in creator and platform fees and gas prices, sometimes you'll realize you're actually breaking even or losing money, even though you thought you were up 20%. So something to be um, super, super careful about. One thing that's not showing here, if you have, first of all, scams are, so um, common in the NFT space. This wallet doesn't have anything really of value, but if you were to own anything with a multi-ETH floor price, like a mutant ape, bored ape, whatever it is, um, there's a lot of robots that will send you NFTs to your OpenSea wallet. And a lot of people think, oh, they're like, what are these NFTs? You'll click on it, you'll go to sell it, or you'll go to do something with it. Maybe you'll click on it, you'll go to the description, you'll go to the website. Um, there's a ton of people or robots that send NFTs hoping you click on them to click on other links to get access to your wallet. So if you go to your profile here, you look at your NFTs, and you see something that doesn't look familiar, I don't click on anything. There might even be a space where you can click and hide them. So don't click on any NFTs that you don't remember buying yourself. That'll avoid you from clicking on like a phishing link. So showed you how to search, showed you how to connect your wallet. Like I said, when you do on desktop, you'll have like a wallet extension up here, like in Chrome. There's probably other sources out there to teach you how to do that. And then you just connect your wallet to MetaMask. Like I said before, if you're doing it on mobile, you would pull up MetaMask, go to the browser section, type in OpenSea, and then connect your wallet that way. But most of the stuff you're going to be doing, you're going to be on the homepage shopping for a collection you like, what's trending, obviously favor projects that are verified, or if there's a project that's new and hasn't been verified, what you should do is you should go to that project's Twitter page, and maybe they have a link there that'll transfer you to OpenSea, or you can, double check that with what's showing on here, just to cross-reference and make sure that you're actually looking at the right collection. But most of the stuff you're going to be doing, like I said, browsing for collections. You may already know what you want. So let's say you want a mutant ape. Obviously, you click on that collection. You can see the floor price. I remember when I was heavy into NFTs, every hour it's checking the floor price, checking the floor price, checking the floor price. So here you are. Search by traits you want once again. Find the NFT you want. Buy now, whether it's based on what they're listing it for, or make an offer. Your offers can't be in ETH. They're either in USDC or wrapped ETH for the most part. So you'll have to swap your ETH for wrapped Ether on MetaMask, and you can make an offer for this one individually, go through each one individually, make an offer, or do the make offer collection. Things to note, once again, keep an eye on gas prices. They fluctuate. So if there's an NFT you want, but you're not willing to spend the gas money, come back later, see if the gas price is lower because there's less, congestion on the ETH network. Always verify the project, verified account, cross-check the creator. One big thing in NFTs you got to be careful for, if you have, I don't think this is as popular now, but a lot of people got scammed with this. So let's say you have a mutant ape, the floor price is around 9.5 ETH. What people used to do is they used to make an offer for like 9.5 USDC, and in your mind you just see that 9.5 number, so you'll accept the offer, but really instead of it being 9.6 or 9.5 ETH, which is around $18,000, you're accepting an offer for $9.5, because a dollar is not the same as an ETH. So when you're accepting offers, double check this is good that they do that. They show the US dollar price of what the offer is. So here's an offer for 9.4 wrapped ETH. US dollar price is 17,000. I wonder if it'll show. But sometimes it'll show these offers. It's probably not going to show anymore. Sometimes it would show all these offers for like, 9.5 USDC, like this. OpenSea does a good job now of burying them down below, burying them down pretty far down and showing the US dollar amount. But some people would look and see that 10.7 and go, oh, dang, mine's being, the floor price is 9.6. And they'd accept the offer thinking, I'm repeating myself, but so be careful. If you have an offer, check the USDC price, check that the offer is in wrapped ETH or ETH. But yeah, besides that, I'll make another video on just common sense NFT safety. Biggest one is just don't click on any links. If someone posts on Twitter, hey, look at this NFT collection, this one's selling for a cheap price, or this mutant selling for 50% below the floor, and then you click on that link, connect your wallet thinking you're going to buy an NFT for cheap. You're connecting your wallet to a phony website where they now have permission to use your wallet and clear out your NFTs because they were, you signed in. So be careful what you sign into. And a lot of times when I don't need to be signed in, I'll go out here and disconnect my wallet. So my wallet's, not connected. So let me reject this transfer. I want to confirm. Okay. So it's showing my wallet right now is connected to OpenSea. When I don't need anything to be connected, I don't connect it in case something gets compromised. So nothing's connected now. Get in, get out. Connect your wallet to what's real. Double check the URL. Get into your business. Get out. Disconnect your wallet and be careful what NFTs you're clicking on in your wallet. Some are just trying to get you to click on the link like I was saying before. So if you don't know or trust a wallet that's in your NFT and you don't remember buying it, rule of thumb, don't click on it. Verify collections, verify gas price. Yeah, a lot of stuff in NFTs and crypto is verify, check, verify, check. Make sure you're not clicking on any spam links. Make sure you're going to the right page before you connect, double check. So a lot of stuff is double check, double check, double check. And OpenSea is pretty user friendly. There's a lot of ways to look for different features, and different traits, and you can find the NFT you like and make offers. In today's market, there's not a lot of rush. So if you find an NFT you like, make an offer on it, wait, and there's a good chance you'll get it. So yeah, thanks for watching that video, and hope you learned a little bit on how to use OpenSea.